PC's got an update.
Yeah, you just start calling me that.
Yeah.
Dude, the second I opened Discord, I literally went to calling with you just there.
Bro, it's a call-in, dude. I just had that effect. That's hard though.
What if these are your Bogarts, or you don't want to reveal those yet?
V3 already getting a codec placement? Come on, that's crazy.
I hated the preset render as H.264.
I think you can change like what's the default. Yeah, you can, because I fucked it up and I have like PNG A as my default. And I don't know how to change it, but I know I changed it. So I just finished an early morning grind sesh, and as some of you guys may know, I'm an editor, but I also make editing packs. So what I was doing this morning was working on the animated printer paper pack for the Ultimate Texture Bundle V3. I was making the animated printer overlays, that way you can drag it onto your footage and have it look like it's on printer paper right away. And that process is a little tedious, especially because I did a bunch of different frame rates. That way there's a lot of different aesthetics that you can do. So my main form of work right now is just finishing the editing pack, making sure it's ready and as best as possible for the 24th. Ooh, look, I also hung the shake sauce rug. Kind of crazy, right? Super fire. But now it's time to shower and shave because I'm feeling a little crusty. I just got out of bed, hopped right on my computer. Okay, out of the shower. Hair's still a little, ran out of yerbas, so we're drinking an Aspire. These things like definitely aren't as good as yerbas, but I don't have any, so this is really funny. Because I don't have any, I was reaching out, I was like, how can I get yerbas? So I'm trying something. Check this out, I sent this to Kayuki, and I was like, I'll put your mini fridge in the back of my videos and stuff. I think it's a pretty good deal, honestly. Like, look at all that exposure they be getting. Like, just always being like right over there. Fingers crossed for that one. So now I have to do a little bit more of the business side of stuff versus editing for just a little bit. I have to send a video to my ad dude to make sure that he has all the ads up and running for Black Friday. And then I have to check in with the dev and the 3D artist for Shake Sauce because it's getting a major update soon, so stay tuned for that. The UI is gonna look a lot better, there's gonna be some new features, and it's just gonna be overall a lot better. I'm super excited for that. So this is what Shake Sauce looks like at the moment. I like the way the bottle looks, but I think we're gonna add something similar to this. It's still a rough work in progress right now. A little bit more transparent, glowy green, liquid filling up in the text up here, just so people can know it's Shake Sauce, and it's just gonna be a lot cleaner. I'm super excited for it. And then finally, before I get back to editing, I have to check in on a project that I've been working on for over a year called Editor Pass. I haven't shared too much details on what it actually is yet. It'll be worth the wait. If you wanna learn a little bit more about it, I do have it linked in my Instagram bio, but for right now, I'm keeping that a little secret, so stay tuned. So some of the ads say buy one, get one free, and then some say buy three, get three free. So there might be a slight copy change on both of those. I saw that one ad that was like, if you're a music video editor, let me put you on, and I held up like the iPad. I saw that ad's been performing really well. So I have a buy one, get one free ad in the making right now. I'm hyped for the Black Friday sale. Buy one, get one free starts the 17th at 12 a.m. Okay, so I just finished up the business side of stuff, and I want to show you guys what I kind of made this morning, kind of give you a little insight into the V3 and in the making of it. The pack that I was working on today was something kind of similar to what you guys have already seen. It's the animated printer paper textures, but now there's high, medium, and low resolution printer paper. They're all in 4K, but the paper resolution itself is different. That way it can give you like a more crisp look or a more grungy look. And then I also did a bunch of different variations of frame rates. That way, if you want a more laggy, or if you want a more true to like 24 frames per second, you can get any of those. And I also caught up with editing the vlog that you're actually watching right now, so it's kind of a weird dynamic, but I edited everything up until this clip that I'm recording right now. Kind of just like a weird like editing-ception kind of deal. So the stuff I animated on the computer earlier today was the high, low, and medium resolution printer paper with just the clean look. I'll go ahead and show you how you would use it in a project. So each resolution's coming with 24, 12, 8, and 5 frames per second. That way, if you want to just have your footage with the paper overlay at 24, you can do that. But if you want it to be a little bit more laggy, where it's like every 3 frames, it cuts to another frame and kind of does like a frame hold, kind of like it's, you know, printed out a little less often, you can get that look as well. So let's drag in just the 24 and 8 so I can show you 2 different versions. So with the 24, you just drag it above your footage that's playing at 24 frames per second, turn it to screen, and then you have a paper texture already on your footage. But let's say we want it to be a little bit more laggy. So let's use that 8 frames per second, drag it on, turn it to screen. Now the paper's going at a slower rate, but the video footage isn't yet. So to fix that, just drag on posterize time, and then we're gonna change that frame rate. Since it's 8 frames per second, we're gonna change it to 8. And now our footage will match that paper texture aesthetic. Definitely not the flashiest effect in the pack, because there's gonna be collages, transitions, and effects. But I think it's gonna be one of the ones that's used the most, just because of how simple it is and like how often you can use it in projects. I've sent out some test packs to my friends just to see how they're liking it. And a lot of them are using it in really clean and simple ways, which honestly makes sense. I think, you know, just clean, simple effects that you can use in every video is kind of the wave now. Like having those crazy liquid and trippy looking effects is cool, but I think something like this is just more applicable to a lot of stuff. Not only music videos, but just kind of any videos. I think this is something that has like a little bit more like use cases, which is cool. I even sent some stuff to my friend Tiny Tapes today, and he's using it in a Kodak Black music video, which is sick because it's gonna be used in a Kodak Black video before it even comes out. So super fire. Now I'm continuing to make the animated printer pack. That was just the clean ones. Now I'm gonna add some scratches. That way there's a nice scratch overlay portion of the pack. So I'm gonna go through and hand scratch each one of these pieces of paper. This is definitely gonna take quite a while, but it's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna use these all the time. So now the process is just to kind of rip it up a little bit. I'm just using this knife. I use a bunch of different things, but right now I think this knife is gonna look good. So I'm kind of just roughening up the edges, and then I'm gonna add scratches in the inside as well. So I just did it for one of the frames, and now I gotta do it for 23 other of these black squares for this type of paper, and then 24 for this, and then 24 for that type. So I'm gonna be animating these for a while. Let's start a timer and just see how long it takes me just to animate. Okay, stop the timer. Quick Chipotle. This feels like a Casey Neistat scene. If you don't get a bowl with a wrap on the side, you're missing out. I get like 2 wraps, put half the bowl in one wrap, half the bowl in the other one, and then I get 2 burritos, price of 1. Bangin'. Okay, it is a lot longer than I thought. 5 hours and 31 minutes, and I've hand animated the borders. It's so crazy because it's such a simple effect that you're gonna see, and like, unless I show you that it took me 5 hours and 31 minutes to animate, you wouldn't think it. I went through and added scratches to all the borders on the high quality paper, the medium, and then also the low res. So honestly, kind of peaceful. I have a podcast playing on in the background and just ripping paper. My hand definitely hurts, so that sucks. But now I have to transfer it over to my computer and animate it on Premiere Pro. We will see that, but I need to take a break for a second. You know, kind of forgot how long it takes to actually scan the stuff too, because I checked in almost an hour ago, I guess 45 minutes ago when I was done, but I spent 45 minutes just scanning because, as you see, put that piece of paper in, it has to scan, has to go through the whole process. I'm waiting, kind of talking while I'm expecting it to go, but it's not doing it yet. I'll probably just do a cut. There it is. And then you have to take out the piece of paper, put it to the side, put the 23rd one in. The book on top's crucial. Get the best quality scan. And then you scan, and then you wait. So, I've just been eating beef jerky with that while I work. Homemade beef jerky too, so good. Ugh. I need a break. Oh yeah, yerba. Look at my apartment. I'm pretty sure people from my apartment complex are coming in this week and changing a filter. So yeah, they're probably gonna think I'm insane. Now it's time to animate this. We'll start it back up again. I'll show you titties and butt first. Okay, all of that work for a very simple and clean effect like this. I can't believe how long it takes to make something like that. Now I'm glad because I have that in my library of assets and I will never ever have to make anything like that ever again. And now I'm gonna go through and do it for the low and medium res, and then also do all the different FPSs, the 24, the 12, the 8, and the 5. That way you can get different aesthetics. I spent like 7 hours ripping and scanning, and then I'm probably gonna spend another hour making it into like actually digital, but it's 3 separate paper types with 4 different FPS settings. So it's like kind of like 12 overlays. makes me feel a little bit better about spending 7 hours on it. The thing that makes it worth it is not only am I going to be able to use these forever now, but you guys are also gonna be able to do that. And I'm super grateful that I'm able to make these packs and you guys actually enjoy them and use them in your project and use them to make money, save yourself time. That's what makes grinding out, ripping paper, scanning it over, turning it digital for 7 hours worth it. So thank you guys. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here though, finish out these animations and actually edit this vlog. It always feels good to get a good solid days of work in. It might not be the most fun in the moment, but it's always the days you look back on, you're like, damn, I really got some stuff done today. Hopefully with this video, I inspired you to go create something or edit a video or do whatever you need to go do, go to the gym, whatever it is, go crush it. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.